So while I wash my apple for lunch, let me just explain to y'all. After I ended up being able to lay my head last night at work, I had parked my car in an area that I shouldn't park. There's a giant game going on this weekend, and the lot that connects the hospital is also connected to where they'll park for the game. So we weren't allowed to park where we normally park, of course. And my goodness, y'all, I just had a rough time with that. So long story short, I had to leave during work, which you're going to see me do, to go repark my car. So that's where I'm starting the video off at. I'm letting you guys know that, okay, here I am reparking the car. Boom, boom, boom. So as I'm walking back through this parking lot, because it's a shortcut back into work, the officer asked me what's going on, and I told him, and he was like, you could have stayed right where you was. I'm like, man, I said, they're giving me a hard time. He said, I don't know why. He said, but I believe it, but you could have stayed right where you were. I wouldn't have made a big deal out of it. Nobody would have. I'm like, thank you. but yeah, so people are making me feel better. Ooh, okay, little story time. Day 2 of Alexis just be doing stuff. So, y'all know my situation from last night. Barely was able to lay my head anywhere, but I was, but God in his favor. So I knew my car was parked somewhere it wasn't supposed to be. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna have to buy a parking pass. I walk all the way over to the urgent care, out of the hospital into another building, right? And I had to low-key act like I wasn't an employee. Anyways, so she told me the pass machine was down. Couldn't get a parking pass, right? After going back and forth a little bit, she said, well, I'll just validate your parking. So she validated it, right? So I'm walking back over, the police sees me. I tell him what's going on, he picked me up. He takes me over to the parking structure where my car is. I look at him, he look at me, I'm like, dang, I don't have my keys on me, because I was expecting to get a pass. So, boom, there's that. So, he drove me back over to the hospital. Favor. And so I go in, I look at my keys, I go out, I walk back over to the parking lot, and I just actually took my car out, and now I'm in the lot I'm supposed to be in, okay? Now I'm about to go back into work, because I did all this on like a, hey, I'm about to go out here and take a break from everything on my car, so follow along. And I did book a room for tonight. I was able to get a room, so I'm not going to deal with that at a decent price, thank the Lord up above. Yeah, just the hotel's supposed to be nice, so I'll show y'all that later. Bye. After going through all that, it's clearly time to eat. And I definitely went downstairs and paid for some food, even though, like, y'all know, I be carrying my cooler everywhere, trying not to pay for nothing. Baby, I was like, I deserve this. Oh. Yeah, I splurged. I just gotta show y'all. I had to touch it. And this is why parking was ridiculous, because it was game day right outside the hospital. Fast forward to the end of my shift, and someone gave me a ride over to the lot where I parked. favor, clock and it. Here we are. It's a lot of floors, okay? I said, okay, so tall. Now here I am pulling up to the hotel. I'm like, okay, this is a different one. Okay, this is a different one. It was actually real cute or whatever. And I got it for a really decent price. It was $100, plus a few taxes and such. So I'm walking through. I head to the elevator. At this point, it is time for bed. I'm about to read my Bible. I'm about to read a little bit of How the Caged Bird Sings. And no cap, I fell asleep after Bible and didn't read. But good night. And yes, I did go get that gas in the morning.